Hi there, this is Keith All, and in today's tutorial we're going to be learning how we can create this comic book style cartoon from a photo. So I'm using Photoshop CC 2018, and let's see how we can create this effect. So if I turn off all these layers here except for the bottom layer, you'll see the difference that it makes. Let's zoom in just a bit. A second. Okay, now let's turn off these layers, and you can see the difference. This is the original layer. Now when I turn it all these layers back on, you'll see the effect that it creates. So let's zoom back out. Okay, let's just bring that up here. Now let's go to the original photo, and let's see how we can create this. Our first step is I unlock the bottom layer. Now I'm just going to duplicate the layer 2 times. So I'm using the shortcut key Control J on a PC, and I'm going to turn off the visibility of this top layer just temporarily. I'm going to highlight this second layer, and what we're going to do is we're going to go up to Filter Gallery, and we're going to go up over here to the right to this artistic folder, and we're going to open this up, toggle this so we can open up that folder, and we're going to select poster edges, and then these are the adjustments that I made. Now of course you could play around with these adjustments to see how it affects the photo and the type of effect that you want. So right now I'm selecting poster edges from this drop down here, and I'm selecting edge thickness of 2, edge intensity of 1, and posterization of 2. So I'm going to click OK. So now I'm going to add a stroke to this, and I'm going to keep my settings from last time. So basically I'm setting the size of the stroke to 68, the position of it on the inside. So in other words, it's going to make a stroke from the outer edge of the photo, and it'll move in, so it creates the stroke on the inside of the picture. Blend mode is normal, opacity is 100%, and I'm using the color white over here. Now I'm going to also add an inner glow, and I'm also going to accept the values that I did last time. So blend mode is normal, opacity is 100%, noise is at 0. I'm using a color instead of a gradient. The techniques, I'm using softer. The source is edge. The choke is set at 100%, and the size is set at 101. So if I adjust this, you can see what the inner glow will do. It'll increase the size. So I'm going to go back to 101, and I'm going to accept these values down here. Range is set at 53%, and jitter is set at 0. So I'm going to click OK. So that's that step. Now our next step is I'm going to turn on this layer right here. Okay. And now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to select the thumbnail on this layer. So now I'm going to go up to Filter, Pixelate, and then Color Halftone. And I'm going to accept these values that I set the last time. So the radius is at 6 pixels, and all these channels, channel 1 is at 108, channel 2 is 162, channel 3 is at 90, and channel 4 is 45. Again, these values you could change and play around as much as you want to get the effect that you want. So I'm going to click OK. Now I'm going to also, on this layer, I'm going to select the blend mode as soft light. So now it brings through the borders and the inner glow that I had on a layer below it. Now for our last step is we're going to click the adjustment layer icon, which is down here, and I'm going to select vibrance. And I'm going to use the vibrance slider here, and I'm going to move it all the way over to the right. And there you have it. Now if we go back to the original, let's zoom back out. As you can see, both of them are the same. So that is how one way to create a comic book style cartoon effect from any photo that you have. So hopefully this tutorial gave you some new skill sets, and you can start applying them to your current or future projects in Photoshop and your graphic design. Thanks again for stopping by and support my channel. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and then click on that bell notification so you always get updated when a new video is ready for you to view. And also, please like, share, and comment. I'd appreciate it, and thanks again, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye now.